everyone, welcome to the channel. Meidan here. Everyone knows the Seiko SKX007, a legend in the modding world. Well, this build, this one is different. So yeah, this is technically a Seiko SKX007 mod, but I went with a square case this time. Just wanted to switch things up a bit, give it a slightly more modern, edgy feel. The dial is where things get special. I started with a completely sterile black dial, no text, no logo, just a clean slate. And I thought, why not make it mine? So I pulled out the laser and went with something that means a lot to me. Yin and Yang, with a sun and moon and two koi fish swimming around each other. Perfect balance. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section. So now I'm taking these extra legs off my dial because I only need two, and I want to smooth out those little knobs that I have here. The reason I'm doing that is because I do not want to have any gaps between the dial and the movement. There you go. Smooth and nice. So this is the movement holder, and I'm placing my movement in the movement holder. Now I'm placing my dial on my movement, and I'm making sure it's all the way in there. Clean it up a little bit. Before I'm installing the hands, I need to make sure the date wheel flips. So these are my hands, Mercedes hands with a nice Tiffany blue second hand. And I'm starting with the hour hand. I'm gonna place the hour hand where 12 o'clock should be. Making sure it's aligned. And this is the hand press tool. And this will help me press my hands down. Now I'm gonna press the hand down and push it forward a little bit until it sits on its wheel. And I wanna make sure that it sits on the wheel from every angle. And it looks really good. Let's move on to the minute hand. And I'm placing the minute hand on top of the hour hand, but on its own wheel. And I need to align it as well. Give it a press and push it forward. You want to be gentle here. Give it another push. You got to be gentle here because you don't want the minute hand to touch the hour hand. We want to have a gap between them. And it looks really good. Let's take it for a spin. I want to make sure that the hands are touching base at 12 o'clock and that the date wheel flips with no more than 5 to 10 minutes deviation, and it didn't flip yet. Oh, there you go. So we have like a 30 seconds deviation. The seconds hand is the hardest hand to install. But when I pressed it down, my camera was off, so you won't be able to see it, but the seconds hand is in there and it is working. It looks very good. I'm sorry you won't be able to see it. Now I'm positioning all three hands, one on top of the other, and I want to make sure that we have perfect gaps between each hand throughout the entire length of the hand. And as you can see, we have gaps. The hands are not touching each other, which is perfect. And the gaps are identical throughout the entire length. And that's exactly how you want it. It looks very good, actually. Now let's make sure again that the date wheel flips and that all hands are touching base at 12. And yeah, it looks like we have 1 minute deviation, which is perfect. I'm flipping the movement because I want to take the stem out. I don't know if you can see that little dot over here, but I need to press this dot down in order to pull the stem out. There you go, stem is out. Let's flip the movement. Let's clean it up. It looks so nice. I love this watch already. Just so special. This is the square SKX007 case. It's beautiful. The bezel insert is there. The chapter ring is there. The crystal is in there. It is very clicky. Love it. Let's open up the case. It has 4 tiny screws. Number 3. And last one. And inside the case we have this rubber gasket for sealing the watch for water and dust. Let's clean up the crystal from the inside. If there is one thing I hate, is find dust and dirt when I close the watch. You want to keep your work clean. You want to look at your watch and see its beauty without any dirt. And as you can see, it is totally clean. Just a beautiful case. Alright, let's clean up the dial. And let's case the watch. I'm slowly lowering the case on the watch until it clicks. There you go. Sometimes the movement needs a little push. Never push it too hard. Now you can see that the stem holes are aligned. And this is our stem, and we gotta shorten the stem because it's too long. So let's do that. And we can get rid of that extra piece. We don't need that. And the stem edge is a little smushed and we won't be able to screw it into the crown. So let's smooth it out. And it already looks so much better. Nice and smooth. And we get it into the crown with no problems. Just perfect. Looks very good. Let's get the stem into the watch. Perfect. This is a screw down crown, of course. It's a diving watch. And you always want to make sure that there are no gaps between the crown and the case. And as you can see, we don't have any gaps, which is perfect. Now let's lubricate the rubber gasket. This will help us seal the watch for water and dust and expand the lifespan of the rubber gasket. Let's put it back in place. This rubber gasket sits at the watch back. Sometimes it's on the case, sometimes it's on the back. Making sure it's in its socket. Let's clean up the back. This is a transparent back and you want to keep it as clean as possible. Nice and clean. Let's close this watch. We have 4 little screws that we need to screw again. Putting them in their sockets. Let me tighten it. 3 and 4. That's the magic of watch modding. Sure, we all start with the same base parts, but what you do with them, that's where the art is. You can start with something super common like an SKX, but twist it in a way that no one else has. We finish with a beautiful matching steel dive rubber band. And I think this watch is my new favorite watch now. Let me know what you think about it. That's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you at the next build.